The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the participants and do not reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
BronxNet. Your voice, your views, your vision.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Open, the show where we bring you the best the Bronx, New York, and the world has to offer in art, music, entertainment, sports, and much, much more. I'm Rina Valentin, your café con leche, and host every Friday morning. And first up, we'll have the best in things to do around the city in our Open Weekend preview. Then we'll hear from a world-famous salsa legend here in the studio. After that, we'll hear about a great program for city youth involving the hottest shows on Broadway. And then we'll check in with Bobby C. and the Sports Roundup. And in our Open Artist Spotlight, we celebrate a fantastic artist. So stay tuned. All that and more coming up because we are now officially open. Well, hello, everyone, and good morning to you on this beautiful Friday morning. And we have got a great show lined up. That's right. But, you know, we're always inviting you to join in because we want to keep the fun going. So if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, or even if you just want to send us a quick hola, you can do so by sending us an email to open@bronxnet.org. And, you know, you can make any comments on any past episodes or even this episode if you're watching us live online by going to bronxnet.org. And, of course, our previous segments aired, our previous shows aired. You can go to Open. Click on Open when you go to bronxnet.org. And, you know, we are social people. So if you tweet us, we're going to get the message. That's right. Our Twitter is at BronxNetTV, at BronxNetTV. And make sure you take a moment to like us on Facebook. And, you know, I'm on Twitter as well. So if you want to hit me up personally, I'm at Rina Valentin. All right. And, well, let's just get right into the show and find out what there is to do. It's now time for our Open Weekend preview. First up, Roger Waters at Yankee Stadium. Yes, the force behind Pink Floyd's The Wall. Yes, all in all, it was just another brick in the wall. All right, I never said I was a singer. However, they're going to be gracing Yankee Stadium for a live performance of the landmark album. And that is happening Friday, July 6th, and Saturday, July 7th at 8 p.m. And if you are interested in more information, you can go to Ticketmaster.com. Woo, that is happening. And, well, the famous Yankee Stadium is located at 1 East 161st Street at River Avenue in the Bronx. And, yeah, that's happening July 6th and 7th, people, so make sure you get out there. And next, we have Frankie Negron at the Summer Stage. Puerto Rican salsa star Frankie Negron fuses his roots and modern sound harmoniously with 7 albums, numerous Grammy nominations, Billboard Award nods, and Premio Lo Nuestro Awards under his belt. He'll be delighting local fans at St. Mary's Park. That's happening on Saturday, July 7th at 8 p.m. And St. Mary's Park is between St. Anne's Avenue and Jackson Avenue in the Bronx. And for more information on that, you can call 212-360-1399. All right, then we have free photography classes during the summer for kids. That's right. This is actually all the materials are going to be provided for this 5-week session of classes. Registration is on a first-come, first-served basis, and it's at the point, and the kids are grouped into 9 through 13 and 14 through 18 age groups, and the classes are running from Wednesday, July 11th to Thursday, August 9th. That's a lot of time for them to be doing classes, which is awesome, and that's going to be from 1 to 4 p.m. And the classes are going to be taking place, as I mentioned earlier, at The Point, which is located at 940 Garrison Avenue in the Bronx. And for more information on that, you can check them out by going to thepoint.org. And then finally, Hitchcock in high def, people, yeah. They're actually going to be giving 8 Hitchcock classics. They'll be shown on the big screen for the first time in high definition. Woo, that's hot. The movies include Psycho Frenzy, Topaz, Vertigo, The Birds, Rear Window, Torn Curtain, and The Trouble with Harry. The movies will be screening Monday, July 9th through Wednesday, July 25th at Lehman Stages on the campus of Lehman College, located at 250 Bedford Park Boulevard. That's here in the Bronx. And for more on the movie showtimes and which films will be shown on which days, you can check out their website by going to lehmanstages.org. And of course, you can give them a call by calling 718-960-7830. Whew, and that, my people, is just a taste of things going on in the city this weekend. And of course, you know, there's always the beach if all else fails. So I hope you take advantage of some of those offers. Yeah. All right. So before we get into the show, we are actually going to make some announcements about some, spirits that have transitioned on. We are saddened to announce that we've lost 2 major icons, and Yomotoro, who has appeared here in Open, has moved on and has transitioned into the next phase of our existence. He's known as the King of the Cuatro. He passed away June 30th, and throughout his 60-year career, he recorded over 150 albums and worked with many legends. And may he rest in peace, and we send love and light to his family. All right, and then on July 3rd, we lost Andy Griffith. And we all grew up at Andy Griffith. That is, if you're in my age range. However, you know how I say, I live in denial. And, Andy Griffith is, he's actually an American actor, TV producer, Grammy Award-winning Southern gospel singer and writer. And he has been around for quite some time. And like I mentioned earlier, we grew up on some of his shows. And so we just want to acknowledge these amazing icons who basically served a purpose here in our lifetime. And our condolences go out to the family and friends of both. All right, rest in peace, gentlemen. And so we will be right back with, we have a world-famous singer here in the studio. That's right, you got to stay tuned for Salsa Singer Adalberto Santiago. We'll be right back.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Danse, balance, suis la cadence. Ondule bien tes hanches au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence. Dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou.
You didn't give up on sex? Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
All the world, one stage. NYCODA, the new International Center of Diverse Artists, presents an International Performing Arts Festival. Visit nycoda.org for info on the festival or apply to perform. Africa, Asia, America, Caribbean. Support us. www.nicoda.org. Nicoda. Aspire. Be.
Danse, balance, suis la cadence, ondule bien tes hanches, au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence, dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou, ton
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
How you doing?
Hi.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Thanks.
If only child abuse were this easy to recognize. If you even suspect abuse, call 1-800-4-A-CHILD. All calls are anonymous and confidential. Trust your instincts.
Hello and welcome back to Open. I know it sounds like you're listening to the radio, but that's not what's going on here. We actually are listening to a CD track from the gentleman we have sitting in the studio. So let me introduce him. Born in Puerto Rico, our first guest started singing with trios and plucking at bass guitars. After much success in the 60s and 70s, he helped found Típica 63 and Los Quimbos and sang lead vocals on 2 critically acclaimed albums. With Ray Barretto, right? Woo! Yes, and to tell us more about his career and his upcoming event at the Lehman Center for the Performing Arts, we welcome Adalberto Santiago and producer Johnny Cruz.
Gracias, Rina. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for being here.
Bueno, con el padrino de Salsa Godfather.
I know, I love it. It's such an honor to have you here. You can see I'm all excited. I'm like, we got Adalberto Santiago here in the studio, people. All right, so who wants to just share with the audience a little bit about who Adalberto Santiago is, because this performance is going to be a tribute to him. So let's just introduce our audience to him.
Bueno, Adalberto Santiago, cuente su historia.
Ah, bueno.
Es
En
tan
español,
larga.
¿verdad?
Sí, por favor.
Well, we have to do an excerpt version.
Él habla el español y yo hago el inglés, ¿ok?
para
Okay,
mí-
all right.
Ajá.
Para mí es un honor de que se me haga este tributo, Johnny Cruz, y gracias a ese público tan bonito que me ha apoyado en mi carrera. Muchas gracias.
No, muchas gracias a usted. So basically, he just said he's very grateful for this tribute that Johnny Cruz put together for him, and that he's just really thankful for everybody.
Well, it's well deserved. You know,
Yes.
he's been in the business for 55 years. He's 75 years old, and he's traveling all over the world. It's and he's still singing in the same tone.
And he's still a stud.
Oh,
I mean, look at him,
The
75
same
years
key.
old. What he said?
He's still singing the same key. Well, let me explain a little. This
Is that a singing joke? Because I'm not a singer. He said
no,
he's
it's
still
the right key. It's the right key when you play the piano.
Got it. You guys are hilarious.
Listen, this is a tribute to Adalberto
Okay.
Santiago, produced by Johnny Cruz, honoring a living legend of tropical music. It's featuring Nino Segarra, Ray Sepúlveda, Frankie Vázquez, Ray Bayona, Cheo Medina, Javier Marrero, Yolanda Rivera from the Sonora Ponceña from Puerto Rico, great name, featuring renowned musicians like Eddie Montalvo, Johnny Rodriguez, Bomberito Sanzuela, and a whole event of musicians, the best musicians in the Latin business.
This is a really nice tribute that has been put together, and you're the man behind all of this, right?
Yes.
What was it that you said? You're the director, you're the producer, you're doing some spots in there,
Exactly.
you're taking the escoba.
Yo hago de todo. Yo hago lo que sea. Después que el tributo se ponga, it comes through, I'll do whatever it takes. Porque es un placer para mí poder hacer un tributo a este hombre que es como mi padre. Bueno, he's the last of the Monjicas, como le pongo yo, uno de ellos. ¿Tú me entiendes?
Yo le dije, tú necesitas un staff. Y dice, no, porque no trabajan bien.
Johnny, we're gonna have to have a conversation about delegating.
I got you.
I mean, because from what I read about you, you own properties, you have a laundromat, you
Well, I owned a hardware store for 31 years. I
Oh,
own
right, a
property.
hardware store.
That's
Yes,
correct.
and you do real estate.
Yes.
When do you find time?
Well, I don't sleep much.
Apparently. And then you do a show here on
Yes,
BronxNet.
on Windows of Latin America every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday on BronxNet, Channel 69.
Look at this, and you're producing this amazing show that I'm sure is going to be huge because the Lehman Center for the Performing Arts does really big events, and we are so honored to have Adalberto here in the studio. Just tell us about the CD now.
Well, this is Johnny Cruz pays tribute to the chairman of the Salsa Board, Adalberto Santiago. It features Bobby Cruz, Nino Segarra, Frankie Vázquez, Cheo Medina, Rey Bayona, Germán Olivera, Rey Sepúlveda, NG2, Javier Marrero, and Yolandita Rivera. This is a great CD tribute to the chairman of the Salsa Board, Adalberto Santiago. Only the best musicians played on this album. We got like 4 of the guys from a Gran Combo participated on this album.
Really?
It's amazing, yeah.
Really?
Well, you got a copy. You got to listen
I
to
know
it.
well, we're listening to it right now, people, just in case.
So-
no, I do have my copy, and it's going to be signed. Woo! I'm really
So,
excited about that.
This is part of the tribute tomorrow at Lehman Center. Remember, a tribute to Adalberto Santiago, July 7, 8 p.m. at Lehman Center for the Performing Arts, 250 Bedford Avenue.
Are there any tickets left?
Yes, should be some tickets left, yes.
There's some tickets left.
Yes.
So, what has this been for you, Adalberto? I mean, in all your years of being, whatever, he's won Grammys, he's done it all.
He's done it all. Sí.
Yes.
Oh, perdona. No, nos ganamos un disco de oro hace como 3 semanas por el tema del swing que we did in Back to the Classic album.
Nice. Congratulations. Can you say that in English so that my viewers
Okay, 3 weeks ago we just got a gold record for my album with Adalberto Santiago, Back to the
look,
Classics.
we're looking at it right now.
El tema El Swing.
Wow, congratulations. I see it with Felipe Luciano there.
That's correct.
Nice. Congratulations.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Thank you.
So I can only imagine what your walls look like.
Oh, es increíble y parte de ellas las tengo yo en mi museo también.
También. Tú tienes un museo también. You run a
Sí.
museum too?
It's a photo gallery in the Salsa Museum.
It's a photo gallery.
In the Salsa
at Sesame-
Museum.
Where is that?
It's my property in 107 in Lexington Avenue.
Nice.
Plus my recording studio and my office. is there.
Picture,
Y tenemos una pared
guitar,
Hall of
bass.
Fame de Adalberto Santiago.
Really?
Sí, señora.
So, ¿y para dónde van después de aquí?
Bueno, estamos en la,
Promoción.
down to the bone, como dice, preparaciones para el concierto mañana. So tenemos unos cuantos meetings y unas cuantas cositas de promoción para endulzar el show para mañana, si Dios permite.
Oh, nice. That's very nice.
Te esperamos por allá, oíste. I
Yes,
hope you be
es
there.
importante que estés ahí.
Can I
It's
go
very
hang out
important.
backstage with
Por
you guys?
supuesto,
Okay,
claro.
good. So then when I'm there. What are you looking forward to in this tribute tomorrow? More than, what is it that stands out for you the most about tomorrow?
Oh, we had a surprise too.
Oh, you have a surprise.
Surprise, a
Okay.
whole bunch of surprises.
Apparently. No, te voy preguntando because this is a tribute. And normally tributes are done to people after, and this is like
I don't believe
amazing.
in that.
I love it. I love that you're doing it, and he's a part of it.
Si se lo estamos haciendo en vida cuando se lo
En
merece.
live.
Eso dice ella que se le
Sí,
hace a
sí,
la
sí.
gente en muerte, pero
Sí,
no,
sí.
en este caso, mira, mejor que nunca.
So,
Como el gran combo, lo que me vayan a dar, que me lo den en vida.
Es correcto.
Que me lo den, que me lo den en vida.
All right, I never said I was a singer, but
Ah.
hey, I had the opportunity to do it to work with Adalberto. I love that.
Y Johnny Cruz is paying that tribute to Adalberto Santiago Saturday, July 7, Lehman Center for the Performing Arts, a las 8 p.m. Los vemos por allá, mi gente.
Wow, this is so exciting, and thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming through. And Johnny, thank you for all the hard work that you do. I mean, you really do a lot.
It's a pleasure. I enjoy what I do. That's why I'm happy, you know.
Yeah, but
makes
you do
me-
it for the culture,
Exactly.
and you keep it going so that it's there to pay forward.
Of course.
And that takes a lot.
And
what
one of
you're
the
doing.
things is that I don't do it for the interest of money, so that helps. And if you make it, that's fine. But I do it out of my heart.
That's good, and you know what? It shows. I think we're all reading that right now.
Gracias.
I mean, and Adalberto, thank you for taking some time this morning to come and bless us with your presence, and may you have a great show tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bueno, we're gonna blow the roof off tomorrow.
Yeah,
Lehman
I don't
Center.
doubt it. So, me hagas un dedication mañana, okay?
Sí, pues claro que sí.
Rina Valentín. Okay.
Seguro. Eso vale.
No.
Claro que
Well,
sí.
I'm so excited to have you guys, and I'm very
Gracias.
excited
Bueno,
that
gracias a ti.
you're doing this tribute tomorrow. 8 o'clock, Saturday, July 7th, right here. Once again, for more information on Adalberto Santiago and the event that's happening Saturday, you can check them out by going to lehmancenter.org. Johnny Cruz, Adalberto here in the studio. Very excited. This was a great moment. And lastly, you can go to Lehman Center for the lehmancenter.org, excuse me, for any additional information on tomorrow's event, right? Okay, great, thank you. All right, we have to take a quick break, but we'll be back with some Revolución Latina.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
How you doing? I just want regular, no sugar today.
You got it.
Thanks. Hello.
Hi.
Did you eat that whole thing today?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Hi, how you doing?
She's getting big, huh?
Big. Yeah, she is big. Let's get your haircut.
Yeah.
Looks cute. Come on, let's go. Nice to see you. Thanks a lot.
If only child abuse were this easy to recognize. If you even suspect abuse, call 1-800-4-A-CHILD. All calls are anonymous and confidential. Trust your instincts.
Hi, I'm Sean Johnson of the 2008 U.S. Gymnastics team. I'm here with our friends from VeggieTales to say, be a player, get up and play an hour a day.
Besides gymnastics, how do you stay in great shape, Sean?
I love to dance and rollerblade.
Cool.
You don't have to be an Olympian to be a player. Just do the things you already love to do, like jump rope, ride a bike, or even play freeze tag.
Now that's something to flip for.
Well done! For fun ways to get healthy, visit www.smallstep.gov.
Big dreams and good grades aren't enough to get into college. There are actual steps you need to take. Finding someone who can help is the first and most important. For the next steps, go to knowhowtogo.org.
Hi, I'm Sonia Richards of the 2008 U.S. Track and Field team. I'm here with our friends from Jane and the Dragon to say,
the amount counts, so keep portions under control.
When you're on the go, there's nothing better than a healthy snack to give you a boost. But remember, portions count too.
I love fast food, fruit that is. It's the perfect size and great to eat on the fly.
You've got the idea. For fun ways to get healthy, visit www.smallstep.gov.
These things we count on every day started as ideas. Ideas from the minds of African Americans. Support minority education today so we don't miss out on the next big idea tomorrow. The United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Open. It's very electric here in the studio. Wait until you see who we have now. So every summer, Revolución Latina teaches out. They reach out to the city's youth, and it gives them an outlet to express their talents at Pearl Studios in Manhattan, working with cast members from some of the hottest Broadway shows. And this is a program that's offered annually, and to tell us more about this program, we have actor-singer Joshua Henry and founder, actor, dancer, choreographer, and director Luis Salgado. Yes, it's the poet's applause.
Thank you so much for having us here today.
You're right now. I have to just share with everyone that you're like leading here. You're like, oh, there's no music, but when the music was on, they were like, yes, yes. So, All right, so to share a little bit about your background, because you've both been in the Heights, right? And you both have a relationship on Broadway, off Broadway, with regards to just, well, paying it forward, as we said earlier. So let's just share with everybody who you are.
Well, my name is Luis Salgado, and I've been living in New York City now for 10 years, and thank to the Lord and the universe, I've been able to do what I love, to be involved in the arts and find myself through that. So 5 years ago, due to In the Heights and the success that it was having with the representing of, Latino people, we started telling some of those stories to empower our youth and say, hey, it's possible to do what we love. It's possible to follow that path of the things you want to do in life. And Revolución Latina became our revolution of evolution.
Right, which is our period evolución, yes. Which I always thought it was our evolución, which totally makes sense. And so this Dare to Dream, right? No, Dare to Go Beyond. Dare to Go Beyond. Workshop, right, is an annual thing that you put together, and it's like a camp for different types of entertainment, not necessarily just for dance. So before we go into Dare to Go Beyond, I just wanted to share with everyone who Joshua Henry is, right? Because right now he's actually playing in the Broadway musical Porgy and Bess.
Tony Award nominee, ladies.
Woo! Tony Award nominee.
Thank you.
Yes.
Really blessed.
Yes.
Right now, it's playing Porgy and Bess at the Richard Rogers Theater, which is actually where Luis and I met doing In the Heights. But my story is I've been in New York since 2006, and I've been really fortunate to do a lot of Broadway shows and some film and television. But the really fortunate time was meeting Luis, because I was around when Revolución Latina started, and it was all about empowering people through the arts, and that's something, and giving back, daring to go beyond, not just making it to a certain level and then just coasting. It's about doing more than you thought you could to help someone else, and that's what Revolución Latina is all about.
And it really started in the stairs of the Richard Rogers. That's why I'm laughing.
It started in the stairs?
In the stairs of the Richard Rogers. And we were like, hey, can you give me an interview? I want to tell your story. And Priscilla Lopez, can you talk to us? And Joshua will sit in the stairs and write that song that became the theme song for us, the Dare to Go Beyond song, that in the Dare to Go Beyond Arts Camp, all the kids get to sing as their pledge,
Which is awesome, because not only do you, you guys are out there doing your love work, right? Because you're out there on Broadway. How cool is that, right? However, you get to exercise the other aspects of your artistry, which is choreography, also writing lyrics, right? And composing music. So there's more to you guys than just actually performing on Broadway, and so you yourselves get to exercise that by passing it on to the next generation. Now, your story was really interesting, because we had somewhat of a little conversation about this program being offered for free, and I was a little uncomfortable using the term underprivileged, because it's a word that kind of like, I don't know.
We feel the same way, and it's very hard, because in the world people want to put a label, right? And name it something. So underprivileged, underserved become the words that people utilize when you're working with a nonprofit organization. But we're just looking for human beings who want to be empowered, basically, and we all want to be empowered. Doesn't matter where you come from. Unfortunately, sometimes there are areas in the world, period, and also in Manhattan, where people are not looking so much in that direction, and we have the privilege of working with amazing kids, like from the Mercy Center, the Point, and seeing the lives of these kids and the wonderful stories that they have to offer. The fact that not everyone is telling their story doesn't make them more or less. So the word under is the real problem, right?
Right. Yeah, it is the word under, because the other term that was used as an alternative was underrepresented. So it is under. So what does that mean? Does it mean that they're neglected or they're misguided? What does that mean?
I just feel that we don't always get the same opportunities. And for me, that happened. I was in 5th grade in Puerto Rico, not having the opportunity to be free so much because of the ambient that surrounded me during that year when I was 9 years old, until the arts came. And it was through the arts that I was able to find myself, to be able to dance, make a dance step, sing a song no matter how afraid I was, sing the Lubriel.
I have to laugh because he was like, because we had to, the body had to move.
Right, you gotta do it because you're
yeah.
free at that point, no?
We call him El Pasión. That's what we call him in
I
America.
love it. I got it. That's why I was like, ooh, it's electric.
Giving the kids that opportunity to just find who they are, whether they're singing, acting, dancing, doesn't matter. But it's not that we're trying to make them artists; it's that we are trying to make them valuable and validate who they are. And that's when the under doesn't exist really anymore. You dare to go beyond by taking the risk of being who you are, and that's what all we're trying to share with our company.
Which is awesome, which is so awesome. And so just can you share a little bit about what because this is the 5th year, right?
It is
and
the 5th year,
I know that you guys have done different types of workshops. I remember there was Shakespeare. I mean, I've been following you guys for a while now. So it's really nice that your theme this year is imagination. Imagination.
Absolutely. That's the big theme from our a show that Luis and I have been blessed to be a part of. And that's going to be at the Museo del Barrio this fall, actually in September. But imagination...
October.
I'm sorry, October. Yes, we
He's
begin
like,
rehearsal in September.
Rehearsals in September, the show is in October.
Imagination is one of the songs from Amigo Duende, the musical. And it's all about exploration. I mean, imagination is something that we start off using as children. And, as we get older, somehow society and the world tells us that well, that's, you have to be all about business, you have to be an adult. And so the goal of this show that we're creating is to hopefully find a balance, tell kids and parents that, the two can coexist, the two worlds can merge. You can use imagination to be successful. I mean, I think some of the most successful people in history, whether it's Thomas Edison or the Wright brothers, were all people that used their imagination. And that's what the goal of this show is.
I think the camp this year focuses in that. We're trying to not only give the kids the arts now, but nurture their imagination. Be able to say, what do you dream for the future for yourself? What do you want to see happen? What kind of changes you think you can create? And then all of our teachers are being kind of, mentored into twisting their classes into putting that, whatever they bring to the room, to work into dance, to work into singing, to work into the acting. So we invite everybody to continue to know more about our program. We have the adult programs in the beginning of the year, and we have in the summer always our program for the kids, which now we're getting, ¿cómo se dice? The list for the waiting list, because it's full. We have a lot for the summer.
For the summer. And once again, the summer camp is from July. It's a week, right?
Yeah, it's a week. It goes from the 16th.
Course, right?
It's a very intense course. Yeah, and you have. You should come. It brings some of the best talent, Latino and non-Latino artists on Broadway and in film industry, giving of their time. So it also becomes this collaboration of the community as well.
Beautiful. This is so wonderful. It's so wonderful. And I'm sorry to share with you guys that it is full, but that doesn't mean that you can't look into the information further, because it is a week course, right? And there is a wait list. They are taking a wait list.
That's what we're doing.
And it's from July 7th to...
It's July 16th.
I'm sorry, July 16th.
Until that whole week, until the 20th. And we have a surprise that's cooking.
It's all day, right, at Pearl
Studios? It's a whole day, yeah, Pearl Studios in Manhattan. And there's a little surprise that's coming. We're waiting to confirm it, but it involves a film that I was a part of a few years ago. And now a new version of that film is coming. And we might end up to get the kids to do something for that film. So we might get more layers into the program.
This is so wonderful. We applaud you.
Thank
you. And
you.
I'm so happy that you were able to come on air and share this information with us. And congratulations to you and your Tony Nam.
Thank you.
And of course for your nice work that you're doing over there at Porgy and Bess. I got to check that out.
Make sure
you guys go check it out. And then they have more stuff coming up in the fall, so maybe we'll be able to invite some of the artists on, because they have a show coming up at the Museo del Barrio.
Hopefully in October we can bring some of the pieces.
Fabulous. That would be fabulous.
Joshua wrote all the music, and I guarantee to you it's fantastic.
So I'm going to close this out, and I was just wondering if this is putting you on the spot. Can we sing the camp song on the way out?
The Imagination song, or the Dare to Go Beyond
theme song?
How about the theme song?
Well, let me just let them know that they can go to the website. Can we do that?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to sing. We're actually going to sing the Revolucion Latina song as we go to break. But I did want to make sure that you guys know that if you're interested in more information, you can go to their website by going to revolucionlatina.org. We do have to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere, because Bobby C's up next. And we're going to sing the Revolucion Latina theme song for Dare to Go Beyond.
Now?
Yes, let's do it. Go for it.
So the name of the song is Dare to Go Beyond, and the chorus goes like this. Dare to go beyond. Dare to go beyond.
Okay.
I dare myself to go beyond. It's very simple.
Okay.
All together.
Dare to go beyond.
Dare to go beyond. I dare myself to go beyond. They're all jamming in the studio right now. You guys can't see.
Dare to go beyond. Just dare to go beyond. I dare myself to go beyond.
Yeah, that's it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. You
Thank you
guys,
for having us.
Joshua, Luis.
Thank you very much.
All right. And you guys, dare to go beyond. We'll be right back.
Hey, how's it going?
Sir, are you okay?
What? Oh, this? It's probably nothing. I'm sure it'll go away.
Go away? But, sir, that can't be good.
No, it's cool. Really.
Do you want a napkin or something?
Everything's fine. Thanks.
You wouldn't ignore this. So why ignore the signs of a stroke? At the first warning signs, call 911 immediately. Because time lost is brain lost.
Our final stop for Yankees Hope Week takes us to the Botanical Garden, where the Bronx Bombers close out the week in style. The Yankee organization rolled out some cast for the conclusion of Hope Week Friday. Current Yankees Alex Rodriguez, Ivan Nova, Freddie Garcia, Raul Ibanez, Andrew Jones, Dwayne Wise, and Corey Wade joined Hall of Famer Reggie Jackson and former legends Darryl Strawberry and David Wells, and the skipper Joe Girardi at the Botanical Garden. The team recognized the efforts of the Children's Alopecia Project, which was created by the Wojtowicz family. The nonprofit organization helps those afflicted maintain self-esteem as they head into their teenage years.
It's fantastic to see players giving back to the community and people like me who are different and have hard things going through in their life.
Alopecia is a disease that is caused by the body's immune system, attacking hair follicles, which cause patches of hair loss. The disease strikes approximately 4 million people in the United States.
This is like a dream. I mean, it's just how inspirational that these incredible athletes from the Yankees and the whole Yankees organization is doing this to help our kids just have inspiration to face each day.
Some of the Yankees' most famous shaved heads lent their support.
These
Yankees could do. We promised one more look at the Glamour Gals. Roll 'em. From the pinstripes to the iconic legends that wear them, style has always been part of the Yankee fabric. And on Thursday, the Bronx Bombers could now add makeover artists to their resume. Joining the Glamour Gals, a nonprofit whose mission is to inspire and organize teens to provide ongoing complimentary beauty makeovers to the elderly living in senior homes. The Yankees and Glamour Gals teamed up during the second-to-last day of Hope Week at the East Haven Nursing and Rehab Center on Eastchester Road in the Bronx. Rachel Doyle was 17 when she started the first chapter of Glamour Gals to honor her grandmother, who died in 2000 in a nursing home. The organization now boasts more than 1,300 volunteers across 13 states and a chapter in the Bronx.
As a teenage girl, I loved fashion and beauty and makeup, but most of all, I loved to make people smile. And Glamour Gals is really all about making people smile.
In addition to Jennifer Steinbrenner, Nick Swisher was joined by teammates David Robertson and Brett Gardner and their wives in polishing nails and engaging in lengthy conversations with dozens of residents at the center.
We talked about my health. We talked about baseball. I was quite a Yankee fan. I'm 73 years old and I've been watching Yankee games for 62 years.
It's obviously such a special day, not only for us and the Yankees to come here and do this, but for the elderly here in the senior home. They obviously really excited about us being here and just try and bring a smile to their face.
Through the latest inspiring Hope Week tale, the Yankees touched the lives of 3 generations of one Bronx family. What has it been like to have the Yankees here today?
Oh, you have no idea. I cannot even describe it because I've seen the Yankees in Europe. You know, in the picture, before a movie, they were showing sports. And I used to take a look, and I came to the United States, and I saw my Yankees live and doing things, you know. and it was just beautiful.
It's great to see that people are interested in giving back, and I'm always proud to be a Yankee fan. And 3 generations, what an opportunity to meet and greet and be greeted and be treated, so special.
Nick is doing a pretty good job on some of these people I was watching, and I'm quite impressed with his skills. I didn't know he had such a talent.
Thursday's volunteers, mostly from Lehman High School in the Bronx, joined representatives from Glamour Gals before the game at Yankee Stadium in the evening, capping a wonderful day for all involved that included another generous donation from the Pinstripers. A special thanks to the Yankees organization for their charitable endeavors in the Bronx during Hope Week 2012, as well as a special thanks for allowing our BronxNet cameras along for the ride. Speaking of rides, the Bronx Bombers will take a short road trip across enemy lines tonight to begin a 4-game series with rival Boston at Fenway Park. The Yankees are coming off a 1-2 trip in Tampa Bay at the start of the week and will now play 4 games in 3 days, highlighted by Saturday's day-night twin bill. While the Yanks wrap up the first half of the season in Beantown, across town, the New York Mets finish off the weekend before the All-Star break at home. The Amazons have been nothing short of amazing. All-Star David Wright blooped a walk-off hit in the 9th Thursday night as the Mets staged another comeback in a 6-5 final over rival Philadelphia. The Mets took 2 of 3 from Philly and will now host Chicago for a 3-game set in Queens. There are few better hosts than our friends at the Gallery Lounge on Bruckner Boulevard. They celebrated Sunday's All-Timers Day with a special post-game. We go inside the Gallery Lounge to take a closer look. Check this out. All right, Rob, tell us a little bit about why you decided to have some Yankee All-Timers come out to the bar tonight.
Well, being one of the prestigious, venues in the Bronx, the Gallery Lounge, we figured that it'd be a beautiful fit, being that it's Old Timers Day, and everybody loves the Yankees. So getting the older guys down here and having the younger people come in and show some, support and some recognition to the guys that paved the way for the team that we all root for today, we thought it'd be a great idea.
What we're doing is basically promoting the Gallery Lounge. We want to get, we're doing a program called Diamonds in the Rough. It's helping inner city youth get back into baseball. So basically, that's the main venue that me, Mickey, and Mickey Jr. are falling behind. So we want to do like a little soft opening and bring him through and just show the people that we're trying to bring something back to the Bronx where he played ball with the Yankees for.
What it means to you to have a chance to come out here and mingle with some of the people from the Bronx?
Well, Bobby, I still stay here in the Bronx and do a lot of work with the kids here. So, promoting the Bronx, putting something out there for the kids, I'm game for it. Anytime they want to have something done, and Joe always told us, we can have a lot of good ideas to come here, and then because we'll always motivate the kids, because we do a lot of charity work around in this area.
Definitely have to go to the Gallery Lounge on Bruckner Boulevard. Time for some quick hitters. Yankees great Reggie Jackson called out Alex Rodriguez this week, saying that his admitted use of steroids taints his records. Must be a week for critical comments. On the gridiron, New York Giants great Amani Toomer says Dallas QB Tony Romo is better than Eli Manning. To the NBA, where wheeling and dealing and not name-calling has been the name of the game this week. The Los Angeles Lakers shocked the association with a sign and trade for Steve Nash, who passed on the Knicks for a chance to join Kobe Bryant and company in Hollywood. Meanwhile, back home in the Big Apple, point guard Jason Kidd changed his mind, passing on Dallas to join the Linsanity in New York, where he will back up Jeremy Lin, inking a 3-year deal worth $9 million. On the flip side, Lin has accepted an offer sheet from Houston for a 4-year, nearly $30 million deal, but the Orange and Blue are expected to match the contract. Landry Fields is heading to Toronto, signing a contract of his own, and the Brooklyn Nets made a huge splash trading for All-Star shooting guard Joe Johnson while re-signing point guard Darren Williams. They are also in hot pursuit of center Dwight Howard. Those are the headlines. In the C-list, aside from October, Yankees All-Timers Day is the best day of the baseball season in the Bronx. For the Yankee legends of yesteryear, All-Timers Day is an opportunity for the greats to be young again.
No matter where you go, you're always still a Yankee. I've always worn my 1977 championship ring with pride, and I'm very fortunate that at the end of my career I got reconnected.
The 66th annual Old Timers ceremonies welcomed nearly 50 former pinstripers on Sunday. The group was headlined by several Hall of Famers, including Yogi Berra, Whitey Ford, and Ricky Henderson.
Getting the opportunity to reminisce with the guys that you played with, the guys you played against, and also the guys that you looked up to. So it's just a great feeling just being around the guys that played the game.
One of the best parts of Old Timers Day is the stories.
All the old stories start circulating once you get down in the clubhouse, and it's a lot of laughs when you got guys like Mickey Rivers down there telling stories, Joe Pepitone, who I played with.
Playing in that 1981 World Series and playing in the playoffs and playing against Milwaukee, hitting a home run, hit a couple home runs in the playoffs to send us to the World Series.
For you getting a chance to come back as well and have the fans serenade you, I mean, does it still feel special knowing that you have that place in their hearts?
Well, New York's always a special place, and being a part of this crowd every year, it's hard to put into words. It really is.
Four-time World Series champion Tino Martinez, a first-time young old-timer last year, homered in his debut and was happy to be making his second appearance.
You don't get a chance to put it on and step on this field very often, so when you do realize the importance of it and what we've accomplished.
Also on hand were former managers Joe Torre and Stump Merrill, who was making his first appearance, and former trainer Gene Monahan, who retired last season after 49 years in the organization. For the legends of yesteryear, the first All-Timers experience is always a memorable one.
We're all together and the camaraderie's there, and we joke around and have some fun, remember old times, and just remember the times we had, that we were blessed that we were able to be here in Yankee Stadium and play baseball.
The Clippers, which scored 5 runs in the third, topped the Bombers 6-2, but at the end of the day, it wasn't about final scores, but instead more about reliving the legends of yesterday. Like they said in the Sandlot Arena, heroes get remembered, but legends never die. That's your Sports on Bobby C. That's a great movie. You ever see that movie, The Sandlot?
No, I
Of course
haven't.
not. Of course not.
Is that going on the list of things for me to do?
Yes, we're going to add that to the list.
Ay, ay, ay.
No, it's a good movie. It's like kind of, it's a kid's baseball movie, but it's fun.
I think I did
Charm
see
Vita
it.
would
Wait
love
a
it.
second. No, I
Charm
think
Vita
I
would
did
love
see
it.
it. That's about the kids with the dog, right?
Yep.
The bad dog.
Yep.
That the ball goes over the fence.
The Babe Ruth signed baseball.
Right, that's right.
Pretty cool movie.
And the dog got it, right?
Heroes get remembered, legends
Yes,
never
yes,
die.
I love that. That's a
But
great line.
legends in the studio can sweat because it's hot in here.
Oh, as I said before we came on air, I don't know why you dress like this. It's like 100 degrees outside.
I go to the beach
AC
like this,
is on.
Rena.
I'm feeling cool.
I go to the beach like this.
You do?
Yeah.
All right, people. Look for Bobby C on Orchard. Suited up, baby. While I roller skate right behind him.
This is actually a tan, not a suit.
Oh, I
It's
see.
blue.
All right, good. Beautiful. Thank you, Bobby. Keep it cool. And you guys keep it cool and don't stay right there because we have our open artist coming up next. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back.
Hey, how's it going?
Sir, are you okay?
What? Oh, this? It's probably nothing. I'm sure it'll go away.
Go away? But, sir, that can't be good.
No, it's cool, really.
Do you want a napkin or something?
Everything's fine. Thanks.
You wouldn't ignore this, so why ignore the signs of a stroke? At the first warning signs, call 911 immediately, because time lost is brain lost.
These things we count on every day started as ideas. Ideas from the minds of African Americans. Support minority education today so we don't miss out on the next big idea tomorrow. The United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Hi, I'm Sonia Richards of the 2008 U.S. Track and Field Team. I'm here with our friends from Jane and the Dragon to say,
The amount counts, so keep portions under control.
When you're on the go, there's nothing better than a healthy snack to give you a boost. But remember, portions count too.
I love fast food. Fruit, that is. It's the perfect size and great to eat on the fly.
You've got the idea. For fun ways to get healthy, visit www.smallstep.go.
Every year, mothers lose their babies to gun crimes. You'll always be your mother's baby. So before you commit a gun crime, think about who you'll leave behind. Gun crimes hit home.
Big dreams and good grades aren't enough to get into college. There are actual steps you need to take. Finding someone who can help is the first and most important. For the next steps, go to knowhowtogo.org.
Oh, it must be careful. Well, that's a nice picture.
Come on, Anna.
Okay.
Foreclosure doesn't affect just you. It affects your whole family too. If you've fallen behind on your mortgage, we can help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE because nothing is worse than doing nothing.
My name's Brandon. I'm 9 years old, being alcoholic.
Hi, Brandon. I'll start drinking with the older kids. And whatever they do, I'll do.
Kids who drink before age 15 are 5 times more likely to have alcohol problems when they're adults. So start talking before they start drinking.
I know it'll start with alcohol. I'm just not sure how it's gonna end.
Hello, welcome back to Open. Thanks for sticking with us. It is that time again for our Open Artist Spotlight. Last seen on Open in March, and since then she's released an EP entitled A Lyric, Your Ears Will Thank You Later. And to give us a taste of her new music, we now welcome to the Bronx's Open Artist Spotlight, Bronx's own A Lyric.
ego starts beating its chest. We only punish ourselves. We forget love itself. We both lose in the end. Love lived here once and moved out. Said hello, we said goodbye. We've done this ritual 1,000 times. Incense burned and candles died. My mind said no, but my heart said fight. We said hello, we said goodbye. We've done this ritual 1,000 times. Incense burned and candles died. My mind said no, but my heart said fight. Oh, 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 oh,
Woo! Hey, Lyric, everyone! Woo! Yes, my hairs are standing. I'm so feeling that. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for sharing your wonderful words with us again and that beautiful voice. So, tell us about your release real quick because we got to go.
Oh.
And I want to make sure everybody can pick up your music.
Yes, I just released an EP. It was on June 12th. I had an album release. The album is called A Lyric, Your Ears Will Thank You Later. It's available on Reverb Nation now at www.reverbnation.com/alyric1. So you can definitely pick it up there, and you can also find me on Facebook as A Lyric Artist, and you can find out about all my upcoming shows and events I have going on.
Awesome. I'm so feeling you. What a great way to end the show, everyone. Yes, thank you, A Lyric. All right, once again, for more on A Lyric, you can catch her on Reverb Nation profile by going to Reverb Nation/A Lyric1. All right, so we do have to go. I hate when that happens. So that is our show, people. We'd like to thank all of our guests for dropping by. We also like to thank our crew for their work and the viewers at home for tuning in and streaming in. If you missed any episode, you can tune into the Recablecast tonight at 5 and 10 p.m. and throughout the entire weekend. Past episodes available online at broxnet.org/TV/open. Once again, I'm Rina Valentin. And from all of us here at Open, have a great, safe weekend, and may the universe provide peace, prosperity, and love. Mwah. Adios. Sean B. Say bye.
Looking for a fair shake. So busy in our lives, quickly walking by. Excuse me, I'm late for work. The other way. You'd be surprised, the power of a smile. Conversation don't cost a thing. With honey you attract more lies than vinegar ever can. No, we all need.
My name's Brandon. I'm 9 years old, being alcoholic.
Hi, Brandon.
I'll start drinking with the older kids. And whatever they do, I'll do.
Kids who drink before age 15 are 5 times more likely to have alcohol problems when they're adults. So start talking before they start drinking.
I know I'll start with alcohol. I'm just not sure how it's gonna end.
Low-fat cheese sandwiches on whole wheat bread. Chewy and good for you. Snacks high in calcium help build strong bones. And foods rich in fiber are good for your heart.